Research is key for our specialty to successfully master the challenges of the future. We have to understand that right now the entire landscape of medicine is changing. What can we do to help? What can we do to improve patients' outcome? What can we do to make sure patients feel better? I think there's a lot to do, and that's why I think it's great that IARS is actually pushing the ball.
It's absolutely critical. If we are not interrogating your environment, asking questions about whether or not we are delivering care in the best way possible, without assessing that in a very disciplined process, without asking questions about new mechanisms of disease and how do we make those diagnoses in a way that can allow us to more precisely treat disease. Without doing that, we just don't make any real progress.
The IARS established its Grants and Awards program in 1983 to further the scientific advancement of the anesthesiology specialty. To date, the IARS has funded more than 200 projects, contributing more than $14 million to the anesthesia community, nearly $1 million annually.
Well, it's really hard when you're starting out, right? Because you don't have the track record, you don't have the publications, you don't have the data. These grants are really important for young people in their career because it allows them just to get over the ledge, just to have enough street cred to play in the big leagues.
They're willing to take a bet on something that larger funding agencies like the NIH would never take a bet on. Here I was a scientist who had only done basic and animal-based research, and they were willing to take a bet on me to fund a small pilot trial. It turned out it worked out great, and it led to a lot of new research. And this was my first clinical trial, and I've gone on since then to receive federal funding for clinical trials and have based much of my career on performing related clinical trials.
Dr. Flood was awarded the Clinical Scholar Research Award in 2004 for her research project, Hyperalgesic Effects of Volatile Anesthetics in Post-Operative Patients, Prevention with Nicotine. The Clinical Scholar Research Award was created in 1994 to further the understanding of anesthesiology and related sciences in clinical practice through clinical investigations. After awarding almost $5 million to 62 recipients, in 2012, this award became the IARS Mentored Research Award.
This is critical because without this funding, these studies would never get done.
Having this award gave me funding for my own research and also gave me protected time for my clinical duties. And on top of that, it's a great honor to have IARS Research Award. The research we do requires continuity. I have to dedicate a lot of time into the research, especially I do basic science research, bench science. So that would be unimaginable if I don't have this grant, I don't have the protected time. I will be really struggling to get things done.
Dr. Zhao was awarded the IARS Mentored Research Award in 2016 for his research project, The Roles and Applications of Orexin Hypocretin System in Anesthesia. IMRA support investigations that will further the understanding of clinical practice in anesthesiology and related sciences, and helps create future leaders and prepare applicants to apply for independent research funding. IMRA supports up to 4 research projects annually, with a maximum award of $175,000 each, payable over 2 years.
It has a great impact on my career, because this is a transition award for me from residency to become an independent physician scientist.
Without the IARS Mentored Research Award, I really would not be able to drive my research forward. It's allowed me to not only have the funds to supply some of my salary for my protected time, but it also has allowed me to hire a technician, to buy supplies, and it really has been critical to my early career development.
Dr. Pravatsky was awarded the IARS Mentored Research Award in 2017 for his research project, The Role of Macrophage IL-1 Signaling in Acute Kidney Injury and Recovery.
More than anything, I just say thank you to the IARS for believing in me and giving me this opportunity to propel my research forward. I know that I will always look back on this and say that this was one of the building blocks of my career.
It's through discovery and innovation and moving forward that we as a specialty grow.
Learn more about the IARS Mentored Research Awards by visiting this website.